Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Let's see what's coming in love. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see what energy is around you for those of you looking for love. The first thing I'd like to do is invite 3 signs into this reading. They could be connected to you now. They could be coming into your life, or there could be additional messages for these signs. So we do these each reading, and my Cancers, you can check the upload, see if you've been invited into another signs reading. You can see that in the thumbnails, and you can see that in the descriptions of each reading. So let's see who's our guest today. I have Virgo. Virgo, you have been invited in. I have a Gemini. Geminis have, there could be, I got a lot of shine on this. Gemini has been invited in. And I have Sagittarius. So there could be a connection here to my Cancer, or you could be, these energies could be coming into your life now. So Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. Let's see what Spirit has. Welcome to all of my returning subscribers. Welcome to anybody new. Please consider hitting that subscribe bell. I hope you enjoy your reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today, my Cancer. Let's see what Spirit has for you. A shadow self. Okay, some of you may be working on some of your shadow work, which is really important, right? I mean, we all want to identify some things within ourselves that we need to improve always. So some of you may be working on some of your shadow self right now and shadow work right now. That's important. I have centering, feeling balanced, feeling centered, feeling grounded. Also the sense of I'm the center of attention. I like that. I like the sense of you are in the, like the focal point of this mirror. You are the center of attention. So I like that as well, that maybe it's not selfish to say I come first. Okay. It's not selfish to say, what about me? What about my feelings? So that could be going on right now. Let's see what else, my Cancer, they have for you. And then I have this enchantment, this beautiful mermaid, and this kind of enchanting moment. Okay. It almost felt like I'm living in a daydream for a second there, that, sometimes when you start to fall in love with somebody or you have feelings for somebody, even on a crush level, you start to do this kind of daydreaming feeling of, I can just imagine myself with that person. I can imagine my life with that person. So there could be some of that going on, thinking about our future with this person. Let's see what Spirit's talking about. Let's see where we're going. Sexually compatible, whoever you're thinking about. Maybe you're thinking about them physically. Maybe you feel like you are in a daydream when you're making love to this person. Like, this is too good to be true. This is amazing. I'm in another world, and that's what it's supposed to feel like. They can be trusted, Spirit's saying. Maybe that's something that you've been questioning, like, is this somebody I can give my heart to? And then I have they're spiritually connected. So this is more than a sexual connection. Okay. You can trust that this is more than a sexual connection. I love that. Okay. We always have to get over that hurdle. We always have to get over that. Do they just want to sleep with me, or do they want more? Right. So Spirit's letting you know this is going to be more. All right. Beautiful. My Cancer. What do we have? A 5 of Wands. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Wands. And I have a 6 of Swords. Okay. Definitely this feeling of something has happened in this connection where either you have questioned their motives, questioned their intentions. You may have even pushed them away a little bit. You may have said, I need a break, or, things have to change. But I also have a lot of energy into this person. I've put a lot of time into this person. I've put, we've spent time together. I'm connected to this person. part of me feels like I don't want to move on. I want to see where this continues, because I do feel like we are connected and on a deeper level. But there's been some kind of confusion, misunderstanding. Something has happened. And it's almost a little bit of a play on my emotions there. Okay. The Star, Queen of Cups, and Seven of Cups. All right. I guess I want to know, maybe we haven't crossed the path of we're not seeing other people. Okay. Maybe we haven't crossed the path of, maybe we started to date, maybe we are starting to see each other, but one of us or both of us are still keeping that option open. And I feel like I need to know. Emotionally, I need to know. I need to know whether you only want to be with me at this point or whether you want to give that up. You know, I'm going to give the best example. Like, you're both online dating and you guys decide to take yourselves off of online dating. That's the only thing I can think of, is that you decide that you both want to give this a shot and you both want to not see other people. But I do feel like there's a little bit of a misunderstanding. There could have been like, I never promised you I wasn't seeing anybody else. We never agreed to that conversation. And then almost the sense of, well, that's something that at this point I really want. I'm an empress. That's something at this point that I really am desiring, that I really want to be with only one person. I want to be with somebody who only wants to be with me. And I feel like that is what's on the table right now. So, Spirit, is this person committing to this connection? Is this person going to kind of level up and commit to just being with one person and not, and just saying, yeah, let's give this a chance, a new friendship. Okay, maybe this is a relatively new connection. That's why there's temptation with that Seven of Cups. So there's still this sense of, do they want to give up the option of dating other people or seeing other people? So that's what's on the table, Spirit. What do we have? I have summertime. I don't know. It seems like a long time to wait, but it could be that Spirit saying, maybe by the summer months, spring months, we will be in a more committed relationship. Seems like a long time. They've got some energy that they need to release. Sometimes people are not ready for that quote unquote commitment. And you might be ready and they might not be ready. All right. So it's almost this feeling of like, I'm sorry, I'm tying up your feelings. I'm tempted by you. I do want you, but I can't give you what you're asking me to give you right now. And you have to decide whether that's going to be good enough for you or not. Spirit, please share with me messages from, I love this deck. I don't know if I've told you, my Cancers, for those of you that watch me, I love this deck. The Black Cat Tarot. For those of you that don't know me, I have an extensive, I'm a very avid tarot deck collector. I have hundreds and hundreds of tarot and oracle decks, and I do like to share them with you on this. I'm a professional full-time psychic medium. I don't use all my decks in my private readings, so this gives me a chance to share all my decks. So, but I love this deck because I have a black cat. But right now, going back to this feeling I had a second ago before that tangent, sorry. I think that there's a lot of chemistry and energy in this connection. And it's almost the sense of, I want both, like I want you and I want to be with you, but I don't want to, I don't want to put a label on it. I don't want to put a commitment on it yet. King of Swords, the truth has to come out. Okay. They've got to speak their truth. I like the Nine of Pentacles in connection to this reading also, because that makes me feel like you are the one. If there's going to be anybody, it's going to be you. And it's going to be the sense of, I feel like I am you know, you're it. They had their eye on you. And then the Two of Wands, like they're trying to debate about what it is that they want for their future. They might just not be ready to put a label on it or commit to, you know, Spirit just said, you know, they're probably saying things like, let's just see where this goes. Let's just take this slow. Let's just see where we end up. Okay. So there's probably some of those conversations going on. Maybe by the summertime, we're going to feel a lot more secure. Maybe they have given up this kind of, I want to be single. I don't know what I want right now energy. It doesn't mean, Spirit wants to make it clear that it doesn't mean that they don't want you. It doesn't mean that they're not attracted to you. It doesn't mean that they aren't going to want a commitment in the future. It just means that right now they're saying, you know, I'm just not ready for that. And that means that they've got other things. They've got to cleanse some energy. They maybe have some hurt from their past. Maybe they're scared, Spirit just said. Let's just keep going. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. I do want you to give this connection more time, because I do feel like it's going to evolve into they feel more comfortable being in a quote unquote relationship, a more consistent relationship. Abundance. You've done the work and abundance flows to you now. Okay. Abundance of love. There is chemistry in this connection. So the attraction you feel is mutual. Okay. So you're both feeling the same things. You both want the same things. It's just wait. The timing is not quite right. That's exactly what's going on. Okay. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It means that we have to invest more time into this. We got to get to know them more. We have to build the trust. We have to build a bond that they only want to be with you, and that you always come first. There is a true love element to this. Okay. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So there is a sense of this person does really love you. So I do believe that. I absolutely believe that. Let's get some other feelings. You know, sometimes it just takes time until we both are on the same page with what we want. And a lot of times it has to do with fears. It has to do with, I don't want to get hurt, or I've been here before and I got hurt, you know. So maybe we just have to have, this person has to overcome some fears. Let's see what their feelings are. You are my light in the dark. Okay. So you bring a bright light to their life. You are bringing that to them. I want you to put me first. Now that's probably an issue with somebody that they had in the past. They probably had somebody that took advantage of them, either took them for granted, or only wanted them for their money, or only wanted them to do things for them. So it's a little bit of a test. It's a little bit of a, I want to make sure that, you know, this is going to be a mutual relationship and you're not going to just take me for granted. There could be some of that going on, my Cancer. That, you know, we don't know what, I don't know what your specifics are in your relationship. I feel you are my soulmate. That could be your feelings. That could be their feelings. These feelings could be revealed to us. I love that. I want to see you now. So this sense of, I still want to be with you. I want to be with you. I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. And I feel like the gaps in between, how often we see each other or how much time we spend together, I feel like those will shorten. You know, like if we only see each other once a week now, maybe we start to see each other twice a week. Maybe we start to see each other 3 or 4 times a week or every day. So maybe the gaps in between our seeing each other will be an indication that this person is moving closer to you into more of a consistent relationship. Okay. Something like that. You are my eternal love. So you may be both feeling that, you're not even sharing it yet. I want to show you how much I value you. So even though they had said, you know, that I can't give you what you want right now, I do respect you and I value you and I want you in my life. Okay. So that is kind of how I feel. Like they're just not ready for something else. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It just means that as of today, with this reading, they are just kind of saying to themselves, like, I'm not sure what I want yet. And I think it's a defense mechanism. I think it's a defense mechanism. I feel like they're just doing that to protect their feelings. Final messages, please, Spirit, from the Black Cat Tarot. I have a Queen of Pentacles, this feeling of feeling secure. I love that. And then the Hermit. Okay, so they like their alone time. That's probably a good way to say it, that there's still a part of them that they like their alone time. Okay, maybe they've been alone for a long time. Maybe they've been living on their own forever and they don't want to give up that sense of freedom, so to speak. Okay. So I think that this connection is going to move forward.